Well, the Rams are a very good football team. They
They're a
have a
good
great
football team. I said
defense.
they're not a real football team.
They
Like
are a real football team, sir. The
they
Rams
don't,
have
they don't
been.
belong in LA.
She feeling saucy. I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece. Up in the 30. They tryna hold me. Shoot like Curry. They feeling salty. I'm feeling sturdy.
Since we on this topic of football, sports. So, Big Bang news that came out yesterday.
What the
Matthew
trade?
Stafford is officially a Los Angeles Ram in exchange for Jared Goff and some first round picks for the future. How do we feel about it? Starting with Joe, and then we'll go to Roy.
Um, so my resident insider says that Los Angeles got fleeced. I personally think that Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback. You can play into your 50s, and I think that he's solid when he's not hurt. It's certainly better than what they had, but the fact that Deshaun Watson made it known that he wanted to get traded and you don't make that trade happen for both Detroit and for Los Angeles, I think both of those teams are going to be losers because Deshaun Watson was available and he's not playing for Houston again. So honestly, I just look at it from that perspective. Yo, like really, both teams are really dumb because you had a superior quarterback than both of them sitting there.
Go ahead, Roy, before I go.
I don't care. I like Los Angeles Rams and Detroit Lions football. Um, LA was almost good this year. They were almost good last year. They're almost good team. The Lions, they fucking stink since Barry Sanders left many decades ago.
Lions had a
Um,
good defense last year.
I don't care. They stink. That don't mean anything when it comes time to talk to me about January and February football. But what I will say, oh, didn't they have Megatron? Well, I don't. It don't even matter. They stink. They fucking stink. So who throwing for them doesn't matter. It's who wants to play with the quarterback that's throwing there. And apparently, nobody great wants to play with Matthew Stratford. So I think the trade will probably be better for LA in the long run, if anybody. That's my personal thoughts. Jared Goff's gonna fucking go to hell in Detroit. Detroit's a tough town to be a bad quarterback for him. So either he's gonna get good really fast, or he's just gonna be like a third string quarterback soon. So, but that comes with consistency and reps. So he's gonna get them there. So who knows? It could be like Joe said, it could be a good thing for both. But I think LA pans out a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm touching on it. So, as far as like the side of, this Matthew Stafford being looked at as a bad quarterback, I don't think he's ever been looked at as a bad quarterback. I think it's the Detroit Lions organization as a whole, like the
Yeah.
New York Knicks, where nobody wants to go there because it's just bad all around.
Yeah.
So I think,
Bad weather. Bad water. We know the water bad.
so
Exactly.
yeah,
Damn, bro.
Matthew Stafford, like as far as what I've seen and known of him throughout the years, he's been a great quarterback. His arm,
Great would be stretching it. He's
he's
been
been
good.
he's been an upper echelon tier good
Yeah.
quarterback.
That nigga been consistent.
Yes, he's
That's what
been
he
very
been.
consistent over the years. So I mean, even you take away Megatron, is he still has great cohesiveness with his receivers, and then his arm is still amazing. Like he can still make Aaron Rodgers type throws.
Okay, let's
Well,
relax.
well,
But
no,
listen,
let's not relax. If you look at Matthew Stafford, his arm has been known as one of the strongest in the league, next to Rodgers.
Matthew Stafford is a great quarterback. Is he anywhere close to Aaron Rodgers?
We're not
Absolutely not.
talking about Aaron Rodgers'
Yes.
skill
If
all
set,
right.
bro.
can
We're
he make
talking
Aaron
about
Rodgers
Aaron
like
Rodgers' arm. That's what we're
yes?
talking about.
Can he make Aaron Rodgers like throws?
Yes, he
No.
has been known to hit deep out routes from 15 yards in, and he's also been known to hit a goal route with a pretty nice velocity.
This is Roy coming to you from Prolific Culture. We want to say thank y'all for tuning in and checking us out. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe so we can keep bringing y'all these dope videos. One kind of love and good vibes only. Everybody, please be safe out there and take it easy. One.
All right, I'm not
Stafford is the
sitting here
real
and I'm not
deal.
arguing with you for
Yeah,
no
no, we're not arguing, but this is just the
reason
facts.
saying
This is
that. I think
just
that
like when you watch Matthew Stafford highlights and you see the throws
yeah,
that
yeah,
he makes incredible throws.
yeah. I
So yeah, I believe so
I
that's a
don't disagree with you. I don't want to sound like I am, but I think that sometimes we just lower how great dudes like Mahomes and Rodgers really are. They're literally one of a kind. There's not very many people that
yes,
can
they
make
are
any of
both
those throws.
special quarterbacks, but we're just talking about arm wise, like arm strength, as far as how fucking far can you throw a football and how much velocity can you put on it. The top three guys are Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers.
The
As far as just
beautiful
that goes, that's that right there. Then, as far as the trade situation goes, I feel like LA came out on top, even though Detroit didn't make it out too bad. I mean, you have a quarterback now, you put him around talent, and you also put him around a great defense that can take you to the playoffs. And it's just all about having a passer quarterback that can make the right throws and execute when he needs to execute, which Jared Goff didn't really do great. Where if the run game wasn't functioning, there's no play action, so no success offensively. So it's nice to actually have a good pocket passing quarterback in that system. And then as far as Detroit goes, they have picks, they're rebuilding.
They
Probably
got a
Jared
lot of
Goff's
picks.
contract is going to get washed in the future. So, they get what they need. They get somebody that can get the job done that will sell, and they also have picks, so they're rebuilding. So I think LA is going to be something to be looking at next year. And as far as Deshaun Watson goes, the last point, they probably were asking for too much. You didn't want to give up too much to get Deshaun if you're
They
already
gave
in a
up
spot.
2 first-round picks.
They gave up picks, but I'm saying they would have probably wanted like players and picks and cash for Deshaun, because Deshaun is a generational talent. Where if you're already in the playoffs, you don't want to give up too much, or else you won't be back.
Yeah,
So that's, I believe that LA
yeah.
had
I
faced
won't.
that, and then Detroit, they
I
probably
won't say.
want to do it because it
Yeah,
wouldn't make sense just to have a good quarterback and everything else
yeah,
trash. At that point, keep Matthew Stafford. That's how I feel.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want to pretend like I'm an insider, but my insider did say, hey, two first-round picks for Matthew Stafford is kind of unheard of.
Well,
I don't know anything else more than that. I do agree with you. I think LA is
that
going to be
is
significantly better.
fucking unheard of. That's absolutely unheard of. And I want to pretend like I'm an insider. And my insider sources tell me that my man did not want to play for either of those teams. That's why he was not fishing in those waters. So that's the bottom line.
Because he has a no trade clause, right? I think I
Yeah,
did
so
hear
he
that.
has part
Okay,
of the say so of where he goes.
gotcha.
So
And then remember it too.
LA would seem like a really desirable destination. Their
no way,
defense
no
is
way,
fucking
no
monster.
Not
way,
to everybody. Not to
no way.
everybody.
Nobody wants to play. LA Rams is not a real football team. So some people want to play for a real football team.
Well, the Rams are a very good football team. They
They're a
have a
good
great
football team. I said
defense.
they're not a real football team.
They
Like,
are a real football team,
I
sir.
mean,
The Rams have
they don't
been
belong in LA.
they were in there first.
Yeah, and then
They
they
don't
left.
belong. You want
Then
the
they
Lakers
left.
in LA, huh?
I don't want the Lakers. I don't want the fucking Lakers, the
But
Clippers, or the Sacramento Kings in California at all. They should all get booted. One of them niggas should play for Hawaii. We should ship one of the other niggas to
bro, you can't fly.
Alaska.
You can't fly from Hawaii to the Jets. You can't do that. That's a
They
long
do it
ass
for the
flight.
Pro Bowl. They do it for the Pro Bowl,
That's
nigga.
one game
So
when
what?
everybody else is off.
Shout out to the whack ass Pro Bowl too. It was on
So
today.
yeah, as far as the picks go, you had to get the picks because Jared Goff's contract is just huge. So if we're taking that, we need more. That's really how that worked out right there. It wasn't that about Matthew Stafford. It was more of we're taking Jared Goff's huge, insane contract, and he's not even that good. So we need picks. That's what happened with that.
She feeling saucy, I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece, up in the 30. They tryna hold me, she like Curry. They feeling salty, I'm feeling sturdy.